Welcome everyone to the Healing Festival continuation. Whatever it is that you need, we welcome you here today. Whatever it is you say you are, you want. We're here to acknowledge a part inside of us that is magical, is able to transcend dimension, time, space, love, inside of the bonds of people, but also able to rid anger, negativity, demonic forces, darkness, making peace with everything. So this is neutrality, this is balance, this is fire, this is smoke, this is unseen connection inside of you. Getting you ready for the new year. We thank you so much. Welcome to the channel.
And you're gonna hear all sorts of dogs, animals, because we're in our center, and those are dogs, and at the end of the day, you're at our wellness center. That means that you are well. So whoever's here, you're on with the Healing Festival. That means that you're here to join, so you participate. So if everybody in the room is here, say, yes, I am finally here.
We thank you, Frequency Life Change. Right now we have a citrine vibration playing for everyone. Abundance into the new year, right? So whatever it is you want, see it in your life.
So thanks to special students and everything, this Healing Festival is always able to be carried on. And we give the gift of an alchemy. So gold is very important in alchemy, and so is silver. And what was before Jesus? What was before Allah? What was before Krishna? What was before this? Where did it go? You all have a name, but that's why you're so insane most of the time. So absorb the gold of this dragon and be like that monk that's directly there. And thank you, Pauline. Solia, yes.
Welcome.
Amazing with your teachings.
So
amazing. Can we call her on live? Let me see if we can order her.
This is one of those interactions to
see if it's an interaction. I don't know.
No, I don't think that we have that here unless we started from the beginning. But that will be something that we do, as Surya has a big connection to the dragons and what that means inside of you, right? Your own personal dragon. And they've been given a negative connotation, hunted, right? Slayed, tamed, all these different things. So recognizing inside of you, your dragon, maybe go on a journey to meet your dragon in the moment right now. So we have colors, we have elements, we have magic, we have races. Don't question it. Don't see negativity. Choose to allow the help. Ask for help if you need. This is a new time to go into a year. It's not unlucky for anyone. It's not lucky for people. It's really how you view what is inside of you, the power, the magic, and how you use that to connect yourself, ground yourself, just like Solia said, nature before everything.
Solia, go into rooms now. Let everybody know to come here for healing, and then you're going to come back, and for now you'll just type. Let everybody come in and ask questions, and let's give some teachings.
Primal forces. This is for every single person. So suryasolsun, the sun, the fire. Connection inside of you. When you have fire inside, creation, inspiration. When you have too much fire inside, blood issues, high blood pressure, sweating, adrenal fatigue. So this is the dragons that live inside of your system, inside the blood, the water. What's inside of that sea inside of you? It's chi, it's energy. So is this burning up your vicinity? Is this burning your acid inside, making it hard? These are some things that when you work with shamanism, you work with the dragons, the animals, animal medicine, every single one has a message for you. Most of the time it's an identification for you to go deep inside of yourself and find the answer. Stop looking outward, going to different religions. You can. As we have doctors in religion, we studied many different ways and found out what works. And what we found that works is communication with yourself. Cellular communication, changing DNA, whatever someone wants to think, shape-shifting, finding that animal that really connects inside of you. So we're here today as a dragon healing because inside of everyone is the reptilian brain. Where is this leading you? Where does it go? The id, the ego. Are you bashing yourself, putting yourself down for certain parts that are inherently within you? Or are you looking for new dimensions, new opportunities? So these are some things to think about as we go into the new cycle, the new year, as they say, but there are many different ways people view this.
So as we move, we say to ourselves, well, what happens if I am not this? 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 What happens if I say I am this, I am not that? We are all here together as one. We are all here together as a unity. We are all here together as a consciousness. We are all here together as why. Do not ask the question why. Ask what it is that we are doing that can change and vibrate and light up the world. Experience our center. Experience our virtual reality in a healing that no one has ever done in this sector of the world, because it's just you are that. You are everything.
The many powers inside of you are powers inside of nature. People will say elements. It's all just a metaphor for you to go back to the earth and ground. So we look at different types of neutrality in nature. Smoke, embers, these different things that illuminate, but they also make spirit take shape, giving you communication. So a lot of people out there, not that you're struggling on a spiritual journey, but there is an inner part that needs to be awakened even more. What do you think about that? Whether you say it's a gift, it's an intuition, it's a magic, it's a creativity, it's even a body change, full form transformation. So these are but the little powers of the dragon.
And understand that you can say you are anything you want to say, but according to who? And what was the order of that law, and who decided it? So if you're a healer, you're more than just a healer. You're a life coach. You're a person that stands for someone. You're a person that walks them through a healing. You're a person that gives unconditionally. But the point is, when you're giving, just because you tell me Jesus, or you tell me Buddha, what was before that? And where's the logic? And why is there all blame in this world? And it's a diet. 1 minute it's a diet, and all of a sudden you wear clothes and you think you wear dress suits and that's the only way in life. Get a grip.
It's camouflage.
The world's confused. Everybody's trying to act like someone. Be that or that. You know, everybody watches, but whoever writes something, you always want something for free. Let's direct it with everybody on the line. Who types that there's something going on? Let's teach you how to dissolve it.
Anyone with a burning question, a desire, something they wish to express, the world is many people repeating themselves over and over. Stand out for yourself. That's all you can say. And that applies in different situations inside of life where you need that fire. You need that oomph and that movement where it gets you to your next cycle inside of what life is for you. No need to be afraid of fear, of death, of anything that you don't understand. That's the lesson inside of life. So also going into it almost like you're born again from birth. I would say from an egg, if you can visualize that, as that's in many different mythologies and religions and histories. It's a healing metaphor for fertility inside of your thoughts. Are you planting good thoughts inside your subconscious? Or again, the dragon can go another way. Is it eating you away? Negative beliefs are going to come in and inherently make your body angry, make your body feel guilt, resentment, because they're not in line with your natural way of being. So there's going to be an inner fight. So anyone inside have been experiencing anything, make sure you get the help that you need, of course, but understand inside of you the stillness. That's what we're also going to teach in the dormancy of the spirit, allowing it to awaken up. Be the true you, blooming into the art.
We are in many centers and help a lot of groups out. But the main thing is to understand that we are all one. And if you're saying you're a religion, and you're telling me that only your way is the right way, that's monotheism, right? That's, what else is it, Dr. Olivia?
Well, it's just also beliefs where you have prejudice. They say people judge people based on how they look, about their race, even about age, sex, all these different things. Well, it's up to you to get that negativity and transform it, because most people in their lines have negative beliefs and ways of thinking. That's just the way the world is. In a way, everyone has to get past a victim attitude, and that also comes with a lot of fire, anger, grief, jealousy, hatred, stuff that hurts the heart. So clear it, understand the power inside of you, and going into a new type of who you are, you're always going to discover something different. It says you're peeling back the onion, experiencing different layers of yourself. Be kind to yourself. That's all I can really say. There's many different ways you can go, but until you realize the God inside of you, the animals inside of you, without the animal state where you're just in fight or flight or freeze all the time, you're not going to discover the true magic of the universe. You're going to be in a cycle of a matrix that people are in, and they think they get somewhere. You always got to clean the slate. You always got to use it to burn away what doesn't serve you anymore, and then you extract it, you detoxify it, and you renew your body, your cells. New animals will come to you. New dragons will come to you, depending on where you are on the earth.
And the biggest thing is what you eat is something. And there's a lot of preservatives, and most people are eating in their emotions, and heaviness has become like an epidemic. Like it's crazy right now. And everybody's advertising this and going to the movie. It's great, but why is the world, the real rich and natural people are serving communities, are teaching people how to eat, or doing artwork? That's what we do at our center.
Leading by example. We can't just speak it without having to experience it. Isn't that true confidence? Or most people, are they choosing to live a lie inside of themselves where it's all for it, but really there's a green screen behind projecting something that's not real? Yeah, that's okay for cinematic effects and properties, but how you feel about yourself really matters too. Magic is controlled by your emotions. If you're erratic, then you're going to see your manifestations are going to be everything that you want and you don't want, and it's going to be hard to learn from those lessons until you repeat it over and over again. Like the Ouroboros, all these different reptile and singular beings, but the main thing is that we all find unity with each other inside of you. And if you can't find unity inside of each part of you, it goes into seeing what the organs need, the tunes, the tones, the talents, everything that you can wish for in this life. Find it inside.
And now we bring it to the poetic part, because it's the Healing Festival, and we teach in another word of something that is always wanted. So here we go, and don't put your ego, leave your ego outside, take off your shoes, and the only way that you can enter is if you drop your ego like a child. Now I'm going to give you all time to drop your ego.
And we mention ego so many times, where some people would be like, oh, they said it so many times, so there's an egotistical nature. Well, when you get inside of power and understanding how you can make it flow, yes, there are some egotistical people out there, but the demonstration of power and how it's used, it can only be used to help people. Otherwise, there's going to be sub-effects of experiences. So we're going into this with pure hearts and allowing whatever flows to flow. Thank you for being here. May people find this, whoever needs this.
And understanding that whatever someone says is their word. Remember that. And to understand that the universe is made, it was already made. It has an infiniteness. To understand that, you must become the Kali, the Buddha, the Krishna, the that, the this, the that.
You must embody the divine, the
yes,
healing, the healer.
But to understand words, you must have a definition of pure magic. You must understand the alchemy. To understand the alchemy is, how did they read before the tarot cards? And why did they create that? And where was the fear? And where was it not organized? And why does everyone teach it their own way? And why do some people do good? And why do some people do bad in it? That's not our problem. That's the world. So
we're going to go into a creative poetic download.
And we're going to start. I am me, myself and I, the one in which was, always was, infinite, the part of the child in which I dwell, but I look inside my well, and all of a sudden, the water is not so pure. It's like dirty motor oil. If used again, it can seize an engine. All I ask is to cleanse this cosmic invention inside of me, in which is that the one in which I wear this hat. I wear this role upon a soul. All it does is take a toll. The one that talks, but the one that understands, the one that looks, but knows without saying something.
We thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're going to be back on for reading of books, poetry, inspiration, for you to ignite that passion inside of you, not putting anyone down, not putting yourself down, just allowing life to happen to you. Positive attitude.